The botanist is saying, it has long been believed that people with children or pets should keep poinsettia plants out of their homes. Although this belief has been encouraged by child-rearing books, which commonly list poinsettias as poisonous and therefore dangerous, it is mistaken. Our research has shown conclusively that poinsettias pose no risk to children or pets. Which one of the following most accurately expresses the conclusion drawn in the botanist argument? So the botanist is referring to this long major belief that people with children or pets are not supposed to have these poinsettia plants in their homes. And then in the second sentence, we kind of have a little bit of where he points out to the other side, while this belief has been encouraged by books, child rearing books, like whether they're books to educate about what to keep in the home with children, they've commonly listed poinsettia as poisonous and therefore dangerous. And their main argument here is that this is mistaken. The following sentence after that basically gives research reasoning for why they're mistaken. Conclusively, the researchers pointed out that there is no risk to children or pets. So looking at the conclusion pretty much being the second sentence, more so on this part here, it is mistaken. The mistaken part here is this belief, the belief that people with children or pets should keep poinsettia plants out of their home. That is the part that is mistaken here. So going into the answer choices, we're looking for something that's going to reiterate that point, whether it's reworded or word for word, kind of their main conclusion, their argument, which is that poinsettia plants, the belief that poinsettia plants should not be in the homes of people with children or pets is mistaken. So A, child rearing books should encourage people with children to put poinsettias in their home. No, that's actually kind of the opposite of even what any of the premises were. The child rearing books actually discourage people to have these plants in their home. So it's not A. Poinsettias are not dangerously poisonous. So even though the research has shown conclusively that they don't pose a risk to children or pets, we don't know for sure whether they are dangerous or poisonous. The belief is that it's mistaken, but that's not even the point that the author is arguing for. So that's not our main conclusion. C, according to many child rearing books, poinsettias are dangerous. So while that is the first half of the second sentence, that's not the main conclusion in terms of what they're arguing for. It's actually something that they point out where the belief came from and sort of maybe where people got that, why that belief was encouraged because people were reading these books, but not the main point. D, the belief that households with children or pets should not have poinsettias is mistaken. That is almost word for word what we said before. The mistaken part is not so much focused on whether they're dangerous or poisonous. The mistaken part is the belief that these households with pets or children shouldn't have them. So I like D, we're going to keep her in the running. And poinsettias pose no risk to children or pets. Yes, we know that they pose no risk based off the research that was shown to prove that this belief is mistaken. So that's pretty much a premise there for us. So the correct answer is D.